Now on Central Illinois News Day, the COVID-19 summer surge is here. What the World Health Organization is now considering in order to stop the coronavirus from spreading. Then 20 years of remembering local police, the annual event that wrapped up this weekend, and how different communities are coming together.
Looking for just the right thing to serve while cheering on Team USA? We've got it, and it's as much fun to make as it is to eat. Join us as we go for the gold.
Central News Day on WMVD starts now.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on CI News Day. I'm Shelby Roberts. Rebecca Brumfield has the night off. To begin, the coronavirus summer surge has prompted an uptick in COVID-19 hospitalizations and deaths, and that could mean a return to mask mandates. CBS's Laura Podesta reports from New York.
163 million people in the U.S. are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. While that's nearly half the population, experts say it isn't enough.
We're going in the wrong direction.
Nationwide, the number of new cases has risen nearly 50% in the past week, with all 50 states reporting increased infection totals.
This is a completely preventable disease at this point.
Florida now accounts for 1 out of every 5 U.S. cases. Some doctors there say all their recent COVID patients are unvaccinated.
Several patients here in this unit are already asking, can you give me the vaccine now? It's kind of too late.
In Los Angeles County and elsewhere, indoor mask mandates have returned, even for those who've gotten their shots.
The quality of the mask does matter, so if you can get your hands on a KN95 mask or an N95 mask, that's going to afford you a lot more protection.
Many school districts say masks must be worn once classes start in a few weeks. A number of schools and colleges are also requiring vaccines for everyone who's eligible. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
In a health alert, we could start taking a pill to treat COVID-19. That pill could be prescribed at the sign of a first infection. Now, that's designed to block an enzyme that the virus needs to replicate. Similar treatments are used to treat HIV and hepatitis. Several other companies are working on COVID-19 pills as well. U.S. health officials may soon encourage vaccinated Americans to start wearing masks. That's according to Dr. Anthony Fauci, who said in an interview that the country is going in, quote, the wrong direction fighting COVID-19. He says there are active discussions right now about whether masks could help stop the spread of the Delta variant. About 49% of Americans are currently vaccinated, but infections continue to rise in the unvaccinated populations. Mask mandates are coming back in St. Louis, Missouri. The city and county of St. Louis are requiring everyone over the age of 5 to wear a mask indoors and on public transit starting tomorrow as Missouri struggles with rising COVID-19 cases. Former FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb says that the vaccines are highly effective even against the Delta variant. Troubling signs about America's progress against the coronavirus. This comes as COVID-19 infection rates surge in every state. Experts say that the upward trend is being fueled by the Delta variant and unvaccinated Americans. As of last week, more than 97% of people that were admitted to the hospital for COVID-19 had not gotten the vaccine. New projections show that COVID-19 cases nationwide will likely continue to rise over the next few months, peaking in mid-October. Daily deaths could more than triple from current levels, rising back up to around 850 people a day. Thousands of people took part in protests in multiple countries over the weekend to oppose new restrictions on people who don't get vaccinated. Demonstrations in Paris turned violent over a law requiring people to show that they've been vaccinated or tested negative to enter restaurants, planes, and other public spaces. Australia, Italy, and the United Kingdom also had protests. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer has more from London.
Thousands of demonstrators came out on Saturday in Paris to protest against stricter anti-COVID measures. When the scuffles turned violent, the police used tear gas to disperse the crowd. But that public anger didn't deter French legislators.
Le projet de loi est adopté.
They passed a law last night that will make vaccines mandatory for health workers And vaccine passports essential to get into museums, cinemas, and festivals. Outside the Louvre Museum on the weekend, checks were already underway, which took Nellie Breton off guard.
Ma première réaction, j'étais furieuse.
At first I was furious, she said, but then I calmed down and realized there were medical reasons to be rigorous. Over at the Eiffel Tower, the system was working smoothly. Everyone showing either an electronic proof of vaccination or a hard copy. And for those who didn't have either one, there was rapid on-site testing. So anyone who had a ticket could enjoy the views from this famous landmark newly reopened after 9 months. All across Europe there have been demonstrations. In Athens, where the Greek government has said health workers have no choice but to get fully vaccinated. And in Italy, where a peaceful crowd marched against the vaccine passports they'll soon need for places like gyms and museums and for indoor dining. As tourism comes to life again in Europe, people may not love the new rules, but they do believe they're better than another lockdown. And evidence from France shows that they are definitely boosting vaccinations among the reluctant. I didn't want to, admitted Ruben Ben Amran, but there are now just too many restrictions. People like Ruben may be more interested in getting a vaccine passport than getting the vaccine itself, but to public health officials, that counts as a win.
Here in the UK, there are no vaccine passports yet, but they are coming. The Prime Minister has said that in September, people going to nightclubs in particular will have to show some form of proof of vaccination or immunity. And already there's been pushback. The club owners are saying they've been struggling for months. They've had to close. This is the last thing they need as they try and get back on their feet. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, London.
Pandemic subsidies could mean more people can get access to the internet and telehealth services. Experts said it may be good for virtual care, though insurance needs to be cemented. The Federal Communications Commission's emergency broadband benefit, which launched in May, is discounting monthly broadband fees and the cost of laptops, desktops, and tablets for 3.7 million households during the pandemic. For older adults, home care has become harder to find staffing shortages. They've long plagued the home care industry, but the pandemic has intensified that problem. The Bureau of Labor Statistics estimated job losses of 342,000 in the direct care workforce last year, including nursing home and other residential care and home care staff. In other news, the 20th annual Cops Cycling for Survivors ride through Indiana ended yesterday in Indianapolis. Nearly 2 weeks after it started, the riders took a 13-day, 920-mile-long journey around the state, stopping at points to read memorials of 400 fallen Hoosier officers. The purpose of that ride was to show survivors of fallen officers that their loss was not forgotten and that they're raising money for the families of those fallen heroes. Looking ahead to the rest of the afternoon, Peoria Public School Board will be meeting tonight. On the agenda, approving COVID-19 relief pay and support for full-time employees. Documents do show that this is meant to recognize staff for their work during this pandemic. The agenda also says it's going to boost employee morale. The recommendation for the board is to give staff members a one-time relief pay of $2,000. That money will not be factored into base pay. WMBD will be at the meeting tonight. We'll update you on the board's decision.